Hello there, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mark from High Rise Digital, and in this video I want to show you a new product that we have launched today. If you are a follower or watcher of the WP Cafe show, you'll have heard us talk about this. And this new product is a WordPress plugin called Simple Social Images. And the concept here is it allows you to easily create beautiful branded images that will be used as the preview images in your social sharing, in your social media feeds when someone shares your blog post. And the beauty about this plugin is that it allows you to add content from that post into the image. By default, that is the post title, so you get a nice image with the post title showing with your logo, with a background image, etc. So let's dive in and I'll show you how it works, and hopefully you'll think it's useful. So I'm into the WordPress admin here, and I'm just going to go to the plugins tab. I've already got this installed and it's called Simple Social Images. I'm going to click activate, and when you do that you get redirected to our settings page. You get a little preview of what your settings are going to look like when you've set them up. So currently we set some defaults up for your site and you get this sort of preview. I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger so you can see it. Now, the first thing you do is to enter your license key. You will need a license key in order to be able to generate the images. That's what the license key is for, and you can buy one of those on simplesocialimages.com. The next setting is which post types do we want to make available to generate social sharing images. So I'm just going to do it for posts in this instance. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of pre-filled settings in here which were set when we installed the plugin and set it up. But you can then start making changes to these. So if you've got a specific font family, you can put it in here. If you've got a specific Google font URL that you use on your site, you can put that in here. And there's a little tooltip explaining how to do that and what that is. So I've set to use both the title, that's the post title. In the example here, it's the placeholder. I've set to use a logo, which you can see in the top right, and I've set to use an image, which you can see as the background image here. And then we get different settings for each of those sections. So the title in this instance is set to show in the bottom left. It's being pushed to the right by 5 and to the up by 5, which is the negative 5 in here because we're starting on the bottom left. And its width is 80% of the width of the template. And obviously, if I start to move these values, you can see that move around the page. So you can start to design your own different sort of template of how this might look. I can make it italic, don't want to do that. I could make it uppercase, I could make it lowercase, etc. You get the idea, you can start doing that. I can change the background colour and various different things. I can even do things like put gradients on it and so forth. So you can fiddle around with the different style and look of it as you want. I'm then going to choose our logo. So let's put the High Rise Digital logo on this. You can see that changes in the corner now. And I'm going to set some image settings here now. So the settings for images are that this box here, if you tick this box, if your post has a featured image, that image will be used as the background of this particular social sharing. So I want to do that, so I'm going to tick that. And then images you upload here are the fallback images. So if your post doesn't have a featured image, it will use one of these images. So I've got a couple of images here that I'm going to use. And it gives you a little preview. I can click on one to see what it looks like with those. So the way this works is it's going to pick a random image from one of these that you've uploaded, should there not be a featured image. So that's how that works. And then I can position the image as well if I want to, and I can even add a blend mode, a CSS blend mode to make it look a bit more funky if I want to, but I'm not going to do that in this case. So then I'm going to save those changes. So that's my template set up. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my post and I'm going to check I'm going to start generating my image for my post. So I am here in my sample blog post, and on the right hand side you'll see a social image panel. This is here on the right. And first of all, I can preview what the image will look like for this particular post by clicking this preview it. Opens in a new tab, and you can see that's what my image is going to look like for this post. If I refresh that, it's probably going to pick a different image. It hasn't done it. It randomizes, of course. There we go. It's picked another one this time because it's grabbing one of those background images that I looked at on the settings page, because this post doesn't have a featured image. So I'm happy with that. Then I can generate my social image. So I'm going to click the button to generate, and it goes off and grabs the image that it's done, and you can see there it's grabbed the correct image. I can then update my post. I can view my post on the website. I'm going to copy the URL, and I'm going to check what this would look like if someone posted it on LinkedIn. Paste the URL into LinkedIn Post Inspector, and LinkedIn will go and find that URL, and it will do its work and try and find the correct image. And there we go. We've found the nice social sharing image that's got the blog post title on, and it looks a bit more interesting, a bit more engaging. Hopefully more people are going to click on that than they would do otherwise. And then just to show you about the featured image, if I add a featured image to this post, I'm going to add these beautiful mountains, and then I'm going to update that. I'm just going to refresh that page to make sure everything's updated correctly. I'm then going to remove the social sharing image that I generated before, and I'm going to generate it again. And what should happen this time is those mountains should become the background of the image, because this post has a featured image. And there we go. That gets produced perfectly. So it's using this image instead of those random ones on the page. So that's simple social images. Allows you to create really nice social media preview images that are branded, that have got some of the blog post titles on them. We've got more stuff coming to this, in particular bulk post editing, to allow you to generate these automatically for all your posts very quickly. But hopefully you'll find that tool useful. If you want to learn more, if you want to buy the product or license for it, you can do so at simplesocialimages.com. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to the High Rise Digital YouTube channel for lots more WordPress website stuff, then please consider doing that now. Until next time, I'll see you soon.